up, you guys? Hey, hi. So excited. Sorry, I was a couple minutes late. So if you guys were expecting me at 4, life of an entrepreneur, okay? I'm excited to be on live with you guys. Hey, how's it going? All of my friends, what's up, the LA couple? Hi, you guys. I'm not even kidding you. I was just walking my dog. I live in LA, and I must have gotten caught in the craziest windstorm. I just pulled a flower out of my hair. It was straight up in my hair. So weird. Oh, really? Really? I think my AirPods are connected. What the heck? What the heck? All right, hang on. I'm going to try again. Can you guys hear me? No? You can hear. Okay, did that just fix it? Okay, good. All right, cool. Okay, great. Thank you. Technology, it's so funny. I run an online business. Technology is not my strength, okay? Look, I can't even get my stand to stand straight up. I'm just a fucking hot ass mess today, okay? It's hot, aka why I'm not wearing a shirt right now. Yeah, it's super windy. My friends in LA get it. It's so strange. Okay, so today we're going to talk about secrets of growing an online coaching business. I would love to see send a heart, drop some hearts if you run an online coaching business, or if you want to be an online coach. And if you don't, let me know what you do. Put it in the comments. So a little bit about me is that I love to come on live. And when I go live, I want it to be super interactive. I always say I'm not doing this for my health. I'm doing this to add value, to share love, to spread good vibes and information and expertise, because I believe that it's true that not everybody can afford a high-level mentor, but everybody deserves to have one. So I try to do these lives to just give back to this community for, being a part of my experience and my business and showing up here and all the likes and comments and shares and all the things all the time. So I think it's the least that I can do. So I love to be interactive on these. And so I will stop and I'll ask you guys questions. So it's a great opportunity for you to get free coaching as well, free Q&A. So if I'm talking about a topic and you're hey, that's interesting, or I have a question, or I don't understand it fully, or, can you give me some advice on what I'm going through? Just put it in the comments and I will always kind of look at those intermittently. So today I wanted to dive in first and foremost around what I think it takes to become successful in this space. I think that a lot of people tiptoe around it. And I had an amazing conversation. My friend Natalia Benson interviewed me on her podcast this morning. And she's my Aries sister and also a Los Angelino. And we had an hour and 25-minute convo. So when that is live next month, I'll share it with you guys. And if you don't know her, she's amazing. Go check her out. And we talked about all things female entrepreneurship, online coaching, spirituality within coaching, kind of the dark side, if you will, right? The dark side, because we're both very light and love. And we're both, I believe, really connected and perceptive. And we are here to really do our life's work. But there's, of course, any industry, there's kind of an underside, right? There's an underbelly to the online coaching space. And she's such an astrologer, and we're both Aries. And so she's always this is a very Aries trait to be a truth teller, which I'll joke on here time to time, and I'll be I'm a truth teller. I'll just say it how it is. And not everybody loves that, but that's not really my desire, right? It's really my desire to show transparency. And talk about things that I think are important. And you guys are loving it. I'm loving all the hearts. Thank you so much. So with that, I will say that I think there are some underlying traits that can be learned, and they can be skillful, but they are without a doubt a serious requirement to grow into the 6-figure mark. And you can have a successful business that's not making $8,000, $10,000 a month, right? Maybe with where you live, the cost of living is so low and you really only need $4,000 or $5,000 a month. And that's enough. And that's amazing. Yeah, Aries, what's up, Liz? Oh, what's up, Keely? Yeah, my Aries girls. And but like the 6-figure mark, I think is really what's touted and what people really want, because it becomes a freedom-based business. And then when you grow beyond 6 figures, like my business is in the multiple, high multiple 6 figures, like approaching 7 figures, like this year, right? Because right now we're doing $60,000 months, which would be around $700,000 if we do that consistently every single month, which we have so far in 2020. But as you know, COVID, and we'll talk about all those things, but and I share those numbers with you not to fucking brag, but to be transparent, so you guys really know where I'm at and that I have an expertise and I'm not just making the shit up and like spewing it at you. I like to have fun, okay? I feel like if you're not having fun and you're not laughing at yourself, you're doing it wrong. But okay, the traits that I think are really important. Resiliency. And I made a post on this. Like, what does it mean to be resilient? It means you don't ask how far the jump is. You just fucking jump. And if you hit the bottom, you say, oh, that was cool. I need to do it again to learn how to do it better. So it's like resiliency is this characteristic. A lot of Aries are super resilient because we're Rams. So you're like really Ram headstrong. And I'm a like fire sign. I'm super Vata, which is like air and wind qualities. And so for me, that means that like I can run at 1,000,000 miles a minute and I will just continue to go, even if I fall 1,000,000 times. And so I always like to say, I'm sure I didn't make this up, but it's like every overnight success was 10 years in the making. And I believe that's so powerful, but I don't think it's something that people really talk about enough. And when you want to be an online entrepreneur, or when you want to be an online coach, or when you want to be an entrepreneur, period, and grow a business, if you're not resilient, you will get knocked down and you won't be able to get back up. And part of the journey is the willingness to do that, right? Because yes, you can have the most fucking expensive online business mentor and the most expensive online coach. It doesn't necessarily mean that you won't hit road bumps, right? Yes, they are there as a tool for you to help you overcome them quicker, right? And to maybe go around some of them instead of going through all of them, which is amazing. But what I've really found is that you have to have that willingness inside of you to say, even if this one thing doesn't work out, even if this investment didn't give me the ROI that I wanted or that I thought I needed, I'm going to continue going. I'm going to continue investing. I'm going to continue showing up. I'm going to continue talking about my offer. I'm going to continue to pivot, right? And it's just, you can't buy that quality. And I see this a lot because I see both students have a lot of success. And then I also see, I've worked with hundreds of students at this point, and those are clients, but I call them students because they're here to learn. And so when it comes to the students, and someone has asked me this before, straight up, like maybe 8 months ago when I was still running my own sales calls. I'm not already. I have a team who runs all of our applicants and our calls for our mastermind program. And someone asked me like 8 months ago, she said, what is the difference between someone who has success in your program and someone who doesn't? Right? And if I was to tell you the main characteristics, it's what we're talking about right now. It's resiliency. It's the women who are not going to take their own excuses, right? I call them ego excuses because they're not, people mean well, right? But we have this ego mind, this side of us that says, oh, well, it's not fair. It's not working out. They promised me this. I'm going to point all these fingers away from me. And so if you really want to be successful as an online coach, you better step the fuck up to take self-responsibility for everything that goes on in your life, in your business, in your career, with your clients, whatever it is, right? And so if you were to ask me that, I would say the number one reason that I see women succeed, it's because they're resilient. They're not willing to take no for an answer. They're not willing to give up. And they sure as shit are not willing to blame other people for their results. Right? And I think that does come with maturity. But I think when you want to be an educator, what's up, Emily, my queen? Hey, girl. When you want to be an educator and you want to be a coach and you want to be a teacher, you are then a leader. And so if you want to be a leader and you want other people to pay you for your work, it means you are leading those people to get a specific result or transformation in their own lives. Therefore, you are their coach. You are their mentor. You are their leader. But if you're not willing to own your own results as a leader, what do you think is going to happen with your clients? Right? And I think that's such an important concept to talk about. Like, there is no fucking quick, easy, simple one step to get 10K a month. And I know it can sometimes feel like that's being promised, and it can seem super, super simple, but I want to give you this analogy. Growing an online business is like an iceberg, okay? So I want to like draw this for you, but I don't know how I can like show it. Hang on, let me think about it. Okay, we're gonna try it, okay? You guys bear with me. So here's an iceberg, right? So this is the water. This is the iceberg, right? Sticking out of the water, the frozen water, okay? What you see is this. This is the iceberg that you see. So that's all you see. You see, okay, you think, okay, well, that's all I have to do. That's all the work I need to do to get there, right? Underneath the water are all the things you didn't even know that you needed to do that are absolutely crucial to your success. That is why you invest in a program like the Boss Mastermind, or you get a mentor, right? Because you can't see any of these things. And if you don't know that they're there and you don't know how to overcome them,